The AX52 was long ago a drop on Twitch. I picked it up back then, made a build video on it, it was a pretty decent weapon. But nowadays I've completed my Nightwave and I've unlocked the secret augment for this weapon, and it definitely turns this weapon into a completely different beast. So if you're interested, let's quickly hop into the video. The AX52 is one of the plainest and simplest rifles in the game, but with its special trait and alongside the augment, you're gonna be doing really good damage numbers. Pair that with a good Warframe, well, that is going to be even juicier. Before getting into all of that, first of all, click that juicy like, subscribe, and that bell icon. It helps me out a lot, and also the YouTube algorithm. And do put your comments down on what you think of the build when you, of course, completed watching it. Other than that, we do want to talk about where to actually get this weapon. You can get this weapon from Amir in the Hex Syndicate, the Hallvania Mall. You do need to be rank 4 to actually get it, but that shouldn't be that hard for you guys anyway. Nonetheless, the stats of the weapon. It is a Masher rank 12 automatic rifle. It's not an AoE weapon, it doesn't have any AoE, it's just point and click and shoot. It has a pretty decent rate of fire of 10 and a decent magazine capacity, but the reload in my opinion is a little bit slow, but we'll fix that in the build when it does come out. It purely does puncture damage, 26% critical chance, 2.4 critical multiplier, and an 18% status chance. Stats wise, it's not the worst weapon in the game. It does have puncture, but we'll work around that in just a little bit. What's gonna help you out is the special trait of this weapon. When hip firing, you will gain 60% ammo efficiency, and when you're aiming, headshots will give you 400% critical chance, which will be additive to your mods. The trait and the stats aside, one of the most important things in Warframe to dealing damage is combining slash and viral. Till this day, slash and viral is probably the best, or if not one of the best combinations you can use in Warframe, and having it in one singular mod is going to be incredibly good. That one mod is Biotic Rounds, the special augment mod that I talked about earlier. You can get this in Nightwave. It is going to be rank 24, and once you get it, you can apply it. What it does is on weak point kill, which is a headshot, you will gain 150% viral and magnetic damage and status chance for 15 seconds, which is going to be incredibly good, meaning we do not have to mod for viral. What will we mod for on this weapon? Well, you might be asking. Well, let's quickly get into the first build. The first build is for headshots only. If you see me play this weapon with many different Warframes in the background, by the way, all of the builds are going to be linked down below, and this build up on screen that you can see now is going to be our main headshot build. Here we have Hunter Munitions, which is going to apply slash onto enemies, meaning puncture is good to have here, but we're primarily going to be doing slash damage. We have Galvanized Scope, Galvanized Chamber, and Aptitude as well, Vital Sense, Biotic Rounds, and Rifle Elementalist, alongside Primary Deadhead. Now, the good thing about Primary Deadhead is you gain additional damage on headshots. The bad thing is you're missing out on the reload for Merciless. But you may be saying to yourself, well, okay, this is a pretty decent build, I like using it. You gain insane red crits with this build when you do hit those headshots, and the damage is pretty decent, but we want to combine something different. Well, this is my something different build. This is the build that I utilize when I don't necessarily want to get every single one of my bullets to be a headshot, but I still wanted to do damage, and that's why we have Primary Merciless. With Primary Deadhead, you gain insane critical damage on your headshots, which is very good. But the better thing about Primary Merciless is you're going to be doing more consistent damage overall, not necessarily hitting headshots, than you are going to be with utilizing Primary Deadhead. And we do have a Thermite Rounds instead of Hunter Munitions as well. I'm taking into account that you're going to be using a damage increasing ability or something sort of like Wisp, for example, to subsidize the missing of that Hunter Munitions mod. But you can try out either or, and they're both going to work. I'm 99% they will. And that is one other thing you can put in the comment section down below. Nonetheless, the AX52, a very capable rifle. Without the mod, I would say it's decent. With the mod, I would say it is so much better. You can make it work in 99% of situations. There are better weapons that will outshine this, and that is definitely the case. The Incarnate weapons definitely outshine this weapon, but this is a good mid-level sort of Kuva, Coda, and Tenant Lich weapons territory where you can actually make really good synergies. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. Do leave a like and subscribe, hit that bell icon as I mentioned, and I will see you guys on the next one. This has been the Gaming Weasel, over and out.